Oh, your glasses. They're over here on the other side, if you want them. Those are your glasses. Trying to see, man. All right, I will say real human words. It's this part. Really good job, everybody. It's awesome watching all you guys. And two, it's awesome seeing, like, I get to go do something I really love to do during the day. And it's awesome to know I got Woods here, taking care of noon class, and then I have all these people that can walk around and help, and I, you know, we're still growing and still doing better and still getting better at jiu-jitsu and learning new things and keeping our minds open. And everybody's movement looked awesome. Chaining moves together, that's been a big focus, is being able to, those flow drills, to do things like, sort of like it is when we roll, right? That's the big thing everybody remarks on, is like, man, I'm doing these when I roll. These transitions, linking things together. So really good movement and really good job you guys teaching us during tonight. It's awesome. We want to recognize some of you for all your hard work. I mean, some of you guys are here every day. You know, McMillan, he teaches 5 days a week in the morning, 5 a.m. And then usually comes in and works with me on Sunday, and I make him ride bikes and walk and run with me and stuff too. Right? And he does kickboxing and other things too. And is really just like dedicated himself to putting in the time. And that's what it takes. All these people stand up here for so much time. You know? So really proud of you guys. I thought this was great seeing all you guys work hard. I know we did a lot of drilling. It was kind of an emotional night at the beginning, but it was awesome. Really good job. Well, I'm gonna start doing promotions real quick. Do you want to say anything, Mr. Green?
Man, I tell you what. Why don't we, just at the end, right after we get, let's jump right into it.
All right. So we do a few more white belts. Recognize them. Dalton. Edward and Mason. Did we get your shorty brother? They came in. Edward, Alyssa, and Mason all have sub-only matches at some cage fights in Fort Smith this weekend. If you guys want to go support, tickets are $30, and the matches will start around 5:30. So, good job, buddy. She's been training super hard. Shoulder surgery. Good job.
As a white belt.
As a white belt. I mean, I was talking to him and I was like, hey man.
Thank God that didn't happen to me.
See, after blue belt, you just don't get surgery. You just deal with it. Yeah. We don't have surgery. If we have surgery, we can't train.
I was inspired to see you back out there. See you back out there. I was like, but that, you know, I just talked to somebody today and they said, hey, shoulder surgery, you gotta move the shoulder.
I don't get surgery.
things to say about people drilling, but people kept making comments about you and Niall and y'all's spirits and how good you are. I said, they come to my morning class.
It's all about you.
I'm not taking credit for any of the black belts, but these freshly from blue belts I'm playing. All right, bro. Here's a, hey Matt, real quick. Here's a certificate, guys. We're doing, got some new certificates. If you got a color belt promotion last time, Edward, McMillan, a few of you, I've got some certificates for you that we can give you back. Okay, took this backdated to the last record. All right. Next, signs here. All right. Hey, Millen, come up here real quick. Niall. So now I'm going to take your belt off. Do what Matt did. Now comes the morning class. He's been coming 2 years now, so we're excited about that. And if it wasn't for him and a couple of guys in the morning showing up on a regular basis, I wouldn't get to do jiu-jitsu. So I'm extremely grateful for Niall and the guys that come in the morning, and their effort and their dedication has been pretty inspiring to me. It's kept me on the mat, and I'm just trying to return the favor of what Brian taught me to them, so I really appreciate all their hard work. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
He also stayed for my morning class.
I do.
Which is why I look good drilling, not that 5 days a week at 5 a.m. Alright, next, get a couple of these sandbaggers out of the way. Very nice. Alright, Josh Wendell. All right, thank you. My first cool gig. I didn't know the men in the element world when I had it. I didn't know that either. Sorry. Kellen. Good job, bro. Kellen has moved here from one of those states that has the rifles.
Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One of those interstates.
It's cold.
But yeah, he's wrestled, trained at other academies, 2, 3 other academies over moving, being in the military, stuff like that. So he's got a lot of time in his. Good to see him get promoted. All right.
A little bit about an hour north of Minneapolis. He's a McKean black belt for that.
Colby. He's my best friend. All right. So happy to be able to do this.
Only took 8 years to get him here.
But he's as good as he is because he's Brian's best friend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right.
So pumped up when you started. Look at that blue belt. Basho Zoo.
Yeah, a funny story when Johnny Wester and I got promoted to blue belt. You said that, and we went back and what the Fascia Azul, man. Because we didn't have belts, it was kind of unplanned. Caleb didn't have belts at that event, and John, I think we may have been promoted to blue belt. No. Back then. All right. Next. Jacob. Some of the people Jacob contacted can maybe feel a little better about that. I will still not feel better.
Also say that.
Jacob has done some amazing things in competition on the mat. He's teaching Team Jiu-Jitsu and helping out. It's awesome to see you go, buddy. Edwin's been around for such a long time, and it's awesome to see her get promoted. She's fought in IKS, she's boxed, she's competed in Jiu-Jitsu, she's done everything, and this is a very well-deserved and earned promotion. Good job.
I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. That's huge.
Nick! Okay. Nick is he's the only guy that does private lessons with me at this time, right? And it's awesome to get work with him. I worked with him for a long time, and have got to personally be hands-on, see him progress, and it's been awesome watching him grow. Oh, get a little shorter one after that. All right, good job, buddy.
That was wrong, sorry, Nick. I don't think you're an A3.
All right. An A2 and a half. Lassie.
You swapped your belts, bro. I was right.
Still need an A1.
Oh.
But he can't tie
Last
that
year always
below
trimmed
your
my
like
belt
room.
for me
Yeah,
anyway.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
I'd take my belt wrap around her neck a few times.
Yeah. Sometimes at the holidays you need extra room, you know? Yeah.
Michael is that man. He's helped me with hundreds of YouTube videos. He's done tons of private lessons. He's taught class, and it's just been an integral part of everything we've been doing. It's been I can count on him to work with new people. He's great at explaining things. So another well-deserved promotion. All right, last shoulder belt promotion here. How's been a long time, dude. I was telling Woods earlier, Woods always worked with me at 4:30 on Fridays, and we talked Housenick somehow to come in with us, and we did arm drags. And that was in Woods' original private lesson spot. We turned into an open mat we had for years. He worked with me years at that time. So it's great to have you.
I got my own mic.
Hey.
Take another step. There you go.
Hunter.
Only reason he's not here is because he gets the COVID.
I'll do it next time. Edward. Anything this weekend, you always.
Edward's a mad enforcer these days. Justin?
So Justin and I have started an experiment, and he started to teach part of the noon class. And I want to tell all of you, purple belts, teach. It's the best way to learn. It's the best way to learn. And I think Justin sort of renewed his relationship with Jiu-Jitsu teaching. So do what Justin does, teach about it, okay? It's a good thing.
Ah. George is, he's been around a long time. Corey told me your date the other day. When was it, 15?
Like
Or
February 2000, what is it, George? 14?
he's competed all over. Now he's teaching teams in May, helping out with all the grappling. And it's an awesome to see you on deck for that round. Hey. And you got a lot of time. Keep building. Be up here. All right, just I'll say a couple more things. I'm gonna do one more promotion, but what I wanted this particular rec view to be about was about the people that are building. Other than it's not just a me party. I realized that a few years ago, and then it's like, well, okay, figure out how to share this with people, right? Figure out how to delegate, how to ask, how to, hey, you got it, you know what you're doing, you're a black belt, right? And just trusting and letting people have some freedom and have fun and teach and grow and learn and experiment. And I really wanted to recognize people that are doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. It's not just these black belts up here. It's people helping with kids class, team class. They've helped with kids class and team class. I mean, that's many of you color belts out here teach, right? Or help or assist or have assisted. And that's greatly appreciated. So I just want to highlight those people and give those people also an opportunity to highlight some of their people that they've raised up. It's like I can't credit claim for now 100%. We spent some time together, but I can look at what he's done. When I work with him, I know he's been in Josh's class, right? And it's awesome to see people that I don't really interact with a ton, and they're still on track. They're still getting better. And I unplugged from it a little bit. I don't have to be overseeing every rep and be like, I can talk with these people and get feedback. How's everybody doing? What do we need to work on? It just takes better communication, right? And that's been like how I'm trying to grow, not just with jiu-jitsu techniques. It's just, you know, empowering you people that are helping, and I just want to let you guys know I'm real thankful for all of you. Not just ones that are helping and teaching. You guys that are here, you're part of the process too. Okay, Josh, come on up here. So Josh and George are on deck. Yeah, and you guys that don't know, which all of you do, Josh is like a lifelong martial artist himself. He's got 4th dan in judo, Koro belt in Aikido, and is trained in everything. It's not just jiu-jitsu. This is not even possibly his final frontier. He's kickboxing and doing other stuff too. He's a martial artist, all right?
Freaks people out when he gets those funny looking belts out of that bag.
You got a belt. All right. Well, that's a great event. Thanks to everybody.
Guys, this doesn't happen without leadership, and the leaders on this front line just really deserve another round of applause. I want to tell you one thing. I'm going to use this line from Woods, is that all of us, not just you guys, all of us, myself included, from time to time, you have to renew your relationship with your martial arts. You know, I love that concept. So I'll credit where credit is due, and that's, you know, I mean, I tell people a lot of times that I've had to reinvent myself as a martial artist, age, injury, life circumstances. But you're not going to do that if you don't renew that relationship, and it's tough. This is a grind. Like, you know, you're talking about all these people up here, years and years and years, and there's, you know, all the trials and tribulations of life, from, you know, jobs and marriage and what injury and all the things, family. There's so many things that creep up, that maintaining that desire, you know. On my patch of the LDMA, it's, you know, desire, discipline, defense. Because without desire, it just doesn't happen. And, you know, sometimes you have to kindle that desire. You've got to renew that relationship. So I love that concept, because it does speak. It speaks volumes, because that's how you're going to stay with it. And man, exercise can be tough. I tell you, you know, I got the COVID, which was a non-event for me. Thank God. You know, I'm blessed that it wasn't a deal. The hardest part for me was sitting my butt on the couch and being locked in my house and not being able to train. And I was like, oh man, the depression, you know. So coming out of it, just, you know, picking back up, and stuff like that happens. It's a weird time out there, but you guys have got a beautiful school. You've got great. I mean, it's very rare. What happened here tonight? What I'm seeing tonight, to have 5 people come up through the ranks, fundamentally the same, and get their black belts. That, I've been all over the world with jiu-jitsu. That just doesn't happen very often. That is so rare, because the attrition rate, you know, is so huge. To have that many people to be able to, on their own journeys, in their own way, you know, be able to make it out of one school is fantastic. I mean, even in one organization, but one school, that's very, very, very rare. To have 6 people, Ryan up here, to be able to make it to black belt at one time, that's huge. You know, I've been at rank reviews in Brazil where that didn't happen, where the gyms were a hell of a lot bigger. I mean, that's huge. And to see this much color, I mean, the number, normally it's a wall of white belts, and, you know, you got some blue belts and then a couple of purples, you know. I mean, look at the number of purple belts. That's fantastic. I mean, it makes my heart happy, honestly, it does. And to be up here standing with all these black, because I've watched, you know, every single one of these people for so long. I mean, coming up through the ranks. I told Brian Ryan, feel like a proud grandpa, you know. And Cora, to have that's our active female. We've had one other get a black belt, one other lady get a black belt, and on when she was part of Team LDMA. But to have an active, you're the first active black belt, female black belt we've had in quite some time, and that's huge. You know, I mean, that's a kind of torchbearer for our ladies. That's a big, things like that mean so much to me, and so it's been a blessing. I'm proud of you guys. I enjoy, one of my biggest joys is just getting to see those snapshots of you guys progressing. Like Brian was saying, as y'all are growing and with what he's doing and the black belts and the instructors. But I treasure being able to travel around and see all the schools that are part of the team and watch your development. That's a big thing for me. So anyway, I'll shut up. It's been a long night, but I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of Brian and Cora. I'm proud of every black belt up here. You guys are awesome, and thank y'all very much. Let's pay our respects. Yeah, we're gonna forego the hug.
Yeah, we'll